Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Turn the lights on. The lights are not on in here. This is crazy. Does that help a little bit? Anyway, hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for everybody who came and hung out with me last night. I really appreciate it. It was super, super fun. It was super, super fun. Give me a minute. I'm going to turn on the lights. I got to figure out the light thing. Thanks for the thumbs up. Whoever gave me a thumbs up, I appreciate it. I'm going to turn on the other lights. Give me a sec. I haven't figured out my crafting space here yet, my lighting and all that. Hi, Ray. Hey, Ann. How are you? Hey, Jamie. Hey, Amy. How are you guys? So I know I said last night that I was going to do a quick sale today, but I got called into work. Today is my first day at my new job. And I got called into work earlier. Hey, Liz. How are you? So I'm just going to craft with you guys a little bit before I have to go to work. I was going to have a little de-stash sale. So I think I might do it either Wednesday night or Thursday night. I'm not 1,000% sure yet. My kids come in on Tuesday. So I am super excited about that. And I start my new job today. What's my new job? I got a new job. Hi, Emily. I got a new job. I am the operations manager. So you guys know the whole like ridiculous story. Maybe don't know. I've been so out of the loop. Anyway, I was running a business in downtown Nashville, and the owner wanted to sell it, and I actually tried to buy it, but the business would not. She wanted a certain amount of money for it, and the business wouldn't appraise for that amount of money. So she decided she didn't want to sell it, or she's reevaluating selling it. And then I think she found an all cash buyer. So it was kind of like the understanding that when she found somebody to buy it, that I would lose my job, obviously, because she was banking on the fact that I was going to, she was saying her salary and my salary would be a hefty owner salary, which it would have been a nice owner salary. But she, sorry, I got my magazines going on. So she had told me that. So I started looking for a job. And what I didn't realize when I moved here was that the pay scale is not like the pay scale and the cost of living. And I'm sorry, I cannot adjust. You guys, I do not know how to adjust I used to be able to turn off the autofocus. I can't on this one. But when I moved here, I didn't do my due diligence and did not know. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Did not realize that the cost of living, the pay scale and the cost of living don't match. Does that make sense? So anyway, and to make a ridiculously long story short, I applied for a bunch of jobs, and I got a really good one, and so I had to take it. She's not too happy with me because she thought I would see her through. I wonder if I can cut that out. She thought I'd see her through the transition of her selling and what have you not, but I had to, because I had to look out for myself. It's not been an easy road. So, hey, Nash. So I told everybody yesterday that came to my live stream that I was going to have, I love these pink flamingos too. They're kind of big though. I'm just wondering if I cut them out, if they'll fit. They'll fit in my journal. That I would have a little de-stash sale, which I'm still going to do. But I have to go into work early. So today's my first day, or tonight's my first night. I'll meet with the whole company. It's a whole company meeting. And they introduced me as the general manager of the Asheville Plato's Closet. And I'm super excited to work with them. I'm super, super, super excited. You guys, this is a really good bird issue. Anyway, so I thought I would get it together to like destash some of my cool stuff that I have that I've collected that I don't have space for because I bought a crazy Victorian house and I love it, but it has no closets. And I don't, honestly, I've got to have some renovations done to the house and just a bunch of stuff. So, so that's what I'm doing. So anyway, tell me how you guys are. You're not out of the loop. You have an owl in your room right now. Oh, that's so funny. So for those of you that weren't here last night, I gave you the whole 411 about what happened to me, about me falling down the stairs, dislocating my knee, all the ridiculousness that I have been going through, why I haven't been around, and my new job. And I'm super excited about my new job, but I thought I would be able to do a little de-stash thing, but I've got to go in early. So I'm just going to hang out with you guys and craft for a little bit. There would be no income for you. What do you do? What do you do? Oh, because of Plato's Closet, you'd spend more than you. Girls, I don't have to worry about that. I'm not a clothes horse. They've got some cool stuff though. I have to say, it's very cool. You can hear it, but your roof has such a high pitch, you can't see it. You're a nurse at the jail, right? Girl, I don't know how you do it. I don't know if they have a nurse job at the jail, but they have. You know what's so funny? You're saying that. So one of the jobs was being a dispatcher. One of the decent jobs that paid well was being the person that dispatches the police force here. And I thought about it for like a minute. Hey, Joyce. I thought about it for a minute, but I don't know that I could. I applied to other jobs, although working for the county would probably be one of the better jobs here. So I am going to. It is a difficult job. Amy, I just didn't know if I could. You guys, I didn't know if I could really like deal with the crisis part. I would probably internalize it all and have like, you know what I mean? Just be thinking about all the things that I couldn't do anything about. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna hang out with you guys for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get ready to go to work and I put on my. So my dad, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but my dad, one of his later in life careers was he worked in the Texas Department of Corrections. He started as an educator there, and he created an amazing education program there. And he created an amazing education program, and then he went through the system. And when he retired, he was like, I think he was an assistant warden. And you know, Texas has huge penitentiaries, and anyway, we don't even want to talk about all that stuff. But I used to go visit him there, and it was intense. Let's just say he was in a maximum security prison. It was like, yeah, it was pretty rough. But you know what? He really loved it. He loved what he did. He loved the education component of it, creating an education system for people that would not have that opportunity. He really enjoyed that. My dad was really cool. Eccentric, as you can imagine, but very, very cool. So I'm going to work in this little magazine journal a little bit. I think I'm going to cut out some stuff. You know, this is probably oh my gosh, you guys, I have so many of these magazine journals. I love APG too. How are you, Miss Joyce? How's everybody? Happy Sunday morning. Is today your day off, Miss Amy? I saw your post about your husband getting that award. Congratulations to him. That is super awesome. The typical nursing coworker crap that makes it harder. It's so important to be on the same page. You guys, I think I'm going through my own midlife crisis. I'm seriously like going through my own what do I want to be when I grow up? I mean, it has been I don't know, you guys. I think the only thing I've done consistently for the past 30 some odd years of my life is raise children. Okay. And you guys know that's the hardest job, right? But at the same time, isn't that a cool duckbill? I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna put it on this page, but I think it's super cool. I think it's a cool duckbill. I don't know, you guys. I really thought that I was gonna buy that business, and she wanted like so much more money than it was worth, and it just. And I've gone through some like heart-wrenching personal things, and it's been a ride. That's all I can say. So I'm kind of in that space of, and yes, Liz, I'm cutting with big scissors. You guys, I think I fussy cut better with big scissors. How many of you guys fussy cut better with big scissors? It's ridiculous. I know Liz makes fun of me, but for whatever reason, I can fussy cut better with big scissors than I can with super tiny ones. I don't know why. Maybe it comes from all the years that I cut out fabric and patterns and stuff like that. So I don't really know what I want to do. I'm kind of caught in this sort of weird space. Isn't that cute? You know what, Amy? I think everything works out for a reason. I mean, obviously it was for a reason, but it's, I didn't move here thinking I was going to have buy a business. That was not my thought process. And a lot of stuff has changed since I moved here, and sudden change that I wasn't expecting. And I'm just trying to deal with it. It's not easy. You work Monday through Friday now full time, and your kids are in the military and not at home a lot. Oh, get it going, Miss Emily. Get it going. So for those of you that weren't here last night, so I talked about some projects I'm going to work on. I'm going to try to definitely stream every Tuesday night. I don't know if I'll be able to do this Tuesday because my kids are coming. You guys, it's not really a big birthday, but it is kind of, it's like the precipice of a big birthday for me is next Sunday. And my kids are coming. All my kids are coming. My daughter is coming. My daughter and her husband are coming from Mexico. And then my other daughter's coming later in the month. And we're all going to be together. But Tuesday I picked them up from the airport. And so I don't know. I don't know when they're coming. You guys, it's like, she hasn't sent it to me, which is not unusual for them. I mean, I'll get it and she knows I'll be there, whatever. Or maybe she figures if I'm not, she'll take an Uber, which obviously I would not let her take an Uber. But, so I don't know about this Tuesday, but next Tuesday, definitely, you guys can totally count on me on Tuesdays. As far as this little destashing sale, I have a ton of lace and fabric bundles. I have, Amy, did you get your wallpaper books? I hope I didn't double. Yes, my father-in-law is still living. You guys, he's living in a memory care facility. He has a type of dementia that is not, people don't usually, the sad thing about the kind of dementia he has is usually people die of dementia because their body shuts down, right? The kind of dementia he has does not affect his bodily function. So he's in the health of probably has the body of a 50-year-old, but he's in his 80s, but his mind is completely, it's almost like a mental illness that he has. His mind is gone. He's got paranoid delusions. It's called, the type of dementia he has, it's called frontal temporal dementia. and it affects a lot of people. I mean, it is evidently, it hits you when you're like in your 40s. And when we were talking about it, or like just going over like some of the things that, going back in time and looking at different things that he's had going on, we all are pretty sure that he's had it for a really long time. So, oh, Julianne, it was so hard. He kept running away when he was with us in Hawaii. It was horrible. It was so horrible. And he thought he was in a war. He thought we lived in Jamaica. It was very difficult. And we're really lucky that we found a great place for him. I found a really great memory care facility for him, and he's thriving there, so that's good. It's hard all the way around. It's just been a difficult situation. I definitely don't want the toothbrush, so maybe I'll cut that off and figure out how. So anyway, back to my projects. I'm going to do a rag quilt project. So if anybody wants to do that, I think I told everybody a million years ago, the supply list, but I'll try to get that. Oh, I'm glad you got your wallpaper books. You got some good ones, Amy. The weather was so crappy here when I went to mail them. It was, yeah. And I sent them UPS. So they weren't open. I didn't realize that also too, I lived on the East Coast, but not this far south on the East Coast. And they're not equipped to handle snow. So when I went to mail them, it was crazy. So back to my projects. I'm going to do the quilting project, the rag quilt. I think maybe we'll start with a rag quilting tote bag. So it'll be much smaller. So it'll be like an easy finish project. And I love these pink flamingos. I really, really do. My gosh, they're great. Do I cut them out now or do I save them? Maybe I'll save them because I don't know what I'm going to put them in. Look at the cover of that. That in itself would be like a really great reverse collage transfer thing. You've forgotten the supply list? Well, I'll try to get it together, Liz, and maybe if I can get it together to do a video. That was the other thing. Okay, so I'll just recap my last night. Guys, I'm like, this is what you get when you get me. I'm thinking about my job. I'm thinking about like how many of you guys are overthinkers? That is me in a nutshell. So this is the deal. Last time I talked to you guys, I was expecting my sister to come. She did come. We had a wonderful visit. All my stress was for nothing. And I did not clean up my house before she got here. So she was like, she didn't even care. I mean, I have boxes of stuff everywhere because I moved and there's no closets in this house. And we had a great visit. My job was crazy stressful. I was doing like crazy inventory, end of the year inventory, counted like 30,000 items or more. It was ridiculous. All the while looking for another job. And in the middle of all that, or right after she left, I fell down the stairs. I was carrying the dog. Oh my gosh, I love this too. Okay, these would make amazing reverse collage transfers for like a cover, like that and this. Oh my goodness, yes. I fell down the stairs and I dislocated my knee. I love that too. So that was ridiculous. And it took me over a week to get an appointment with somebody. And finally I did. And they put it back in, they fixed it. But you guys, in the meantime, I had to go stay downtown near my job because I couldn't drive. So that was ridiculous. When we moved here, we got a tiny little apartment downtown. And so I had to take my girl, the dog, the cat, myself. It was ridiculous. So I finally got my knee fixed. It's still really sore. I go again tomorrow. I go again on Tuesday to have her fix it, work on it. it was, guys, yeah, I decided on Chinese New Year that I was starting over because I was like, 2022 for me was ridiculously terrible. And 2023 was starting out that way too. And I was like, oh, freaking no, I'm not doing that. This is a good month. What is it? It is 2019. It is April 2019. Yeah, see, 2019. I don't know. You guys, I don't know how to fix the autofocus on this. It is hard on the family. It is so hard. You're right. So I decided it's like I'm just trying to keep it together till the end of the school year, and then I'm going to reevaluate where I am and just see if I don't know, you guys. We'll see how my job goes. If my job goes well and I really enjoy it, then it'll be fine. But I don't know. You guys, I really did not think about, like, I didn't do the proper research to like go, okay, well, if I buy a house, what kind of job would I get? Will it support my life here? I didn't, you guys, I did not do, I didn't do it correctly. I didn't, not gonna lie, did not do it correctly. I didn't think about it. I didn't do it correctly. So this is like frozen tuna, but I like this guy. I like him. I like to cut him out, but I don't know. I'll cut him. Go ahead and cut it out. Sometimes it's the adventure in it. Emily, I'm going to tell you, after last year, I'm ready for some boring. Really, I'm ready for some boring. I really would like some boring. I want some boring. So back to my, guys, I can't even keep a straight thought. I'm thinking about a million things at once. So back to I think I have a little ADD. I think so. Back to my project. So I'm going to do the quilt, the rag bag, the rag quilt bag. Maybe we can even do a rag quilting journal cover if anybody wants to. This is a good issue, Amy. You're right. Junk journal. Gonna make a junk journal from the beginning to the end. I'm gonna do like, really junky junk journal. Like maybe I'll do a couple, maybe one out of a paper bag. Oh, I like that too. This would make a great reverse collage. Isn't that a great reverse collage image? I wish I should have found some sticky notes. I could just flagged all these pages. That would make a really good cover. You hope some boring comes my way, girl. I need some boring. I want some boring. So junk journal, rag quilt, and pot and shot and bag. Always keep my magazine journals going because I love them. Oh, that's a beautiful picture too. Look at that fabric. Look at how beautiful their faces are. I don't know if you can see them really well. And in the middle of all of that, you guys, last week I was like, oh, I'm going to stream. I was super excited. My webcam died. My freaking webcam. I guess I've had it for so long. It just decided, hey, I'm retiring. So it died. So I didn't get a new one until yesterday. And a friend brought it to me. I was talking to him and he was like, we were talking about something. And I said, oh, my webcam died. I said I couldn't even. And he goes, oh, I have an extra one. So I can't, even though it's a plug and go, it's like a Logitech one. It used to come up on my computer where you had the controls for it to dismantle the autocorrect, but I don't have that on this one. So yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, that is my life in a nutshell, friends. So I'm definitely going to have some destashing. I'm going to get my bathroom done. I got an estimate for it, and I'm super excited about that. But he's not going to be able to start till the spring. But that gives me a good time to be able to destash everything that you guys. I had no idea when I bought this house. I was not thinking very clearly when I bought this house that, oh my gosh, you guys, look. These people are cooking in India and they're letting rats eat out of their salad. That is too much. I cannot do that. Oh my gosh, seriously. Jamie, I don't really know. You're full. I get it, Amy. You don't have to tell me. I do. Oh my gosh. And now this is the next page. Somebody's cooking rats. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't deal with that. Okay. Hey, Jamie, I don't know. I know I asked her. Okay, so then on top of all of this, new job, all that, whatever, my girl volunteered me to teach a class at her school. So I'm going to teach a jewelry making class when I took the job, I said I need Wednesdays off for sure. So I think I may have Wednesdays, Thursdays, I may have Tuesdays, Wednesdays. I don't know. I'm going to head for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, because that's what I've had for a while. And I try to like fill in all the other stuff that I haven't done and need to do, and on those days. So that's what I'm hoping. But girl, I don't know yet. Today's my first day. I did ask for Tuesday off this week because I have a doctor's appointment and I'm picking my kids up from the airport. I'm still sort of transitioning between the two jobs, so I do have to go back and put in some days at that other one. It's sort of like a whatever. It's all good. How long is the class? It's going to be for 12 weeks, Amy, and it's like on Wednesdays it's in the middle of the day. It's like their elective. So I guess the founder of the school, her mother was a metalsmith. So when she found out that I used to be a metalsmith, she was like all into it. But I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to, that would be a great texture page too. I'm going to pull it out. I think I'm going to do some recycled jewelry because you guys, everything's so expensive right now as far as like supplies and stuff. And so I think I'm going to do some, found object jewelry with them, teach them some basics on, making basic rings and bezels. Bezels are what you put around. It's like what you would cup a stone in. Maybe I'll teach that, but then I think I'm going to try to find a way that if they aren't in the class, they could do the same thing we did in class at home. Does that make sense? Anyway, I think I'm going to take the door. That one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So that doesn't start until March. So I have a little bit of time to get myself together before that. So limestone and Borneo. So I have a little bit of time to gather some stuff, but I'm thinking maybe we'll make some soda can earrings like I made, like I have on the tutorial I have on my YouTube channel. I think we'll make some of those like Indian sari bracelets, like where you you can take some piece of tubing, or you can even use like the steel. It's easier if you do something that's not already soldered together. So, I mean, I found some, like the Habitat for Humanity, I found some steel rings. I don't know what they were used for. I thought we could wrap some of those. I don't know. And then maybe make brooches. I need a week off. Girl, I wish I could take a week off. I did take a couple days off this week, but you guys, I was so burned out and I was still in so much pain from the fall, from the ridiculous tripping down the stairs carrying the blind dog. That I didn't get done what I wanted to get done. Does that ever happen to you guys? You're like, oh, I'm gonna get all the stuff done in my week off, and then you're like, it doesn't happen. Charlie is perfectly fine, Jamie. It was me that dislocated my knee. She didn't have nothing. Nothing happened to that girl. I was carrying her down, and my stairs are like it's a Victorian. So you go like up one set of stairs, and then there's like a little landing, and then up another set of stairs. So I was on the bottom set, like 2 or 3 stairs down, and the cat decided, because it was 5:30 in the morning, and I was taking the dog out. The cat decided she thought I was going to feed her, so she ran down right in front of me. So in order not to step on her, oh my gosh, I like all these pictures. I was going to cut this one out, but look at this one. This one's even better. These are some cool pictures. And that one's cool too. This is in Haiti, Carnival in Haiti. Anyway, so no, she's fine. She is perfectly fine. But the stupid thing about it, it was like the second time that I'd done something similar with the dog. So now I'm having Sage carry the dog down. So anyway, that is me, you guys. That is my ridiculousness. I've managed to bye, Emily. Thanks. Oh, come on Tuesday. Yeah. I don't know what we'll do on Tuesday, but I'll get it together. Maybe we'll start our thing. I'll try to do, if I get a chance, I'll try to do a supplies you need kind of thing. And next week, I don't know what day I'll do my sale. Maybe I'll do it Wednesday night or Thursday night. It just depends. And it's just little, you guys. I'm just destashing little at a time. It's difficult, you guys. It is not an easy. It is not easy. It's all been a lot. It's all been a lot. So that's what's going on with me. But saying all that, my girl's happy in her new school. She has a little boyfriend, so she's super happy. And this is horrible, you guys. These are like war. Oh my gosh. Ugh. When are we going to stop all this war stuff? It's horrible. Explosions and war and ugh. Anyway, she has a boyfriend. She's happy. She likes school. The metalsmithing class, I'm kind of excited about it. I haven't taught metalsmithing in a long time, so I'm super happy about that. Anyway, it's crazy, you guys. It's really insanely crazy. It's been It's not been easy. None of it's been easy. Oh, look, there's Hawaii in here. Pure Hawaiian. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, yes, a boyfriend. I know, right? And he was so sweet. He came and went to dinner with my sister and I and her. We all went to dinner. We had a really nice time. He came last week and spent a day with us. Yeah, he's very sweet. They're like tattooing, old style tattooing. Must be painful. Um, anyway, that is what my life is in a nutshell right now, you guys. It's been crazy. It's been good and crazy. Oh, love you, girl. You have a good week too, Miss Amy. And tell your husband I said congratulations. Congrats, congrats, congrats. You have to show me what you're going to do with your wallpaper. I'm excited to see what you make with it. Congrats. Some of these are really good. I'm not going to stay on a really long time because I got to get ready to go to work in just a little bit. But if I come, because I told everybody last night I was going to be around today, I thought, well, I don't want to be, you guys, I have not had any sort of consistency for a while on YouTube just because of my life. So you're going to hoard your wallpaper? Girl, you don't have to tell me. I have some of that hoard myself. I have a lot of that hoard myself. Hope you have a great week, Amy. Love, love, love you, girl. Hope you have a great week. So that is what's going on with me, guys. I fell down the stairs, dislocated my knee. Thank God it was only like the last couple of stairs. This is whole articles on flooding, okay? Flooding in different areas. Nigeria, Florida. Where do these people live? Boroughbridge, wherever that is. In the British Isles somewhere. This is called The Drowning World, Climate Change in 2050. Okay, so what month is this? This is 2015. So this was the prediction of all the global warming that we've gotten going on now and all the, yeah. So anyway, that is what's been going on with me, my friends. That is what's been going on with me. I have just been attempting just staying alive. He bought a new car. Oh my God, that's great. Oh my gosh, that is such good news. And he's doing great. Hey, we got to count our blessings, friends. We got to count our blessings. So you guys, next Sunday, I'm going to be doing the Defy birthday hop. The Disabled Artist Foundation is going to be 5 years old. And it's next Sunday at 11. And I posted in my community tab the schedule. I'm on at 8 o'clock. And I don't know what I'm going to make. I'll figure it out. I'll make something with you guys. I don't know. So next week, you'll be full of me. The week after, you'll be like, oh my gosh, she was gone forever. And now she's back. Oh. Anyway, so that I'm going to be on next Sunday for that. So I'll try to be on Tuesday. I won't do my sale on Tuesday because I got my kids. If I do my little sale, it'll be on Wednesday or Thursday. And maybe both nights. I'm just doing it. It's going to be piecemeal. So it's going to be like fabric bundles on one day, or little, bits and pieces of that. And then, I don't know, guys, I have so much stuff. You're going to be doing the hot too, Ann? Awesome. So you'll see me and Miss Ann next Sunday. Let you know you'll be able to help me. Girl, you've helped me so much. Jamie, I love you so much. You have no idea. So the other thing I wanted to tell you is that I did find, okay, so we know Recycle Bank is not making, you can't get free magazines from Recycle Bank anymore. But you can get some very inexpensive meaning like $5 a subscription. If you go to, here, let me find it. Guys, I'm not an affiliate, so I don't get anything. So don't think, do it at your own discretion. It's like, I'm not telling you, except that I know that a lot of us use magazines. I like make magazine journals, or, whatever we do, that sort of thing. So I found this site. It's called discountmags.com. And you sign up. Don't just go on there and buy them unless they're having the really $5, I think it's $5.50 a subscription sale. Unless they're doing that, just sign up for their notifications or whatever. And then they'll send them to you every now and then. And you'll get like, you'll get like the promotion thing that they're doing. I like this, the top of her bodice, the way they've cut it like that. So, yeah, that is it. I'm not an affiliate. You guys can go there if you want, if you're looking for magazines. They have all kinds of things, all kinds of magazines. I ordered a couple fashion magazines because I tend to like that a lot. I like her black and white. I'm going to cut her out. So tell me what you guys have been up to. What are you guys making? So if you want to do a rag quilting tote bag with me, that'll be one thing we do. I'm going to still keep my magazine journals going because I love that. It's like the most mindless way to just like glue and not think about it. I'm going to do my junk journal. I may take you guys on the ride of my, the ride of my doing the jewelry. But if I do it, I'll be able to tell you guys what supplies we'll need if you guys want to make along with me. I have to figure that out. I don't know. That's what I got going on. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And for those of you that wanted woo-woo last night, I think it's at 2 hours. And here, let me tell you when it is. I'll tell you when the woo-woo was last night. If you guys are so wanting that. Let's see. 2 hours and 9 minutes and 58 seconds is when the woo-woo started last night. So for those of you that wanted to do a meditation, you just go to that one. Go to the 2 hours, 9 minutes and 58 seconds. That's when we started. Okay, so that is what's going on with me. Okay, you guys got the whole 411 really fast in my blur. So what are you guys working on? What is everybody else working on? What is everyone else working on? I got a lot of other stuff going on. Like when I was not doing well or when I was laid up, I worked on a couple altered books. I got an electrolyte drink going on, you guys. I'm still on my keto diet. I'm still doing my carnivore diet, which I will tell you is actually going well for me. I would not have thought that, but it is. I'm doing well on it. I'm feeling better. Haven't weighed myself, so I can't tell you if I've lost any weight, but I'm definitely feeling a lot better, which is the whole reason I was doing it anyway. And let me think. Okay, so besides all that, what have I been doing? Yeah, 2 hours and 58 minutes. That's right. Not 58 minutes. 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 58 seconds. It's not a 3-hour thing. It's 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 58 seconds. So go 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's what it is. 2 hours and 10 minutes. 2 hours and 10 minutes is when we start the woo-woo. It didn't last 3 hours. But we did craft last night. And I told you guys all about my ridiculousness, falling down the stairs, my job, my bathroom, my possible bathroom renovation. Yeah, so the guy came, which I'm super excited about, but he can't do the work until May or June, unless he has a cancellation. Okay, so one never knows. He may have a cancellation. If he has a cancellation, he can do it sooner. He also told me if I did a lot of the demolition that it would be like less time and less money because he charges by the hour. So that's kind of, that's kind of a thing. You guys, I bought an old Victorian house and there's no bathroom on the first floor. And that is, it really was very self-evident when I fell down the stairs. So it was very self-evident when I fell down the stairs how ridiculous it was that I have no bathroom on the first floor. So if you guys want to hang out with me and sew some things. Now, I just want to tell you, hey, Val. You hear a demo party coming up? Yeah, I'll demo my jewelry things and you guys can make them too. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I definitely know I'm going to do that fabric bangle. And it's fabric and I think there's some wire in it. I don't know. I have to look in thread. I don't know. I'll have to make a prototype. I'm going to do the earrings made out of the soda cans. That I'm definitely doing. We may do some like simple wire wrapping. I don't know. My thing was I was just trying to figure out like how could I do it without having without having to have any real metalsmithing equipment. Because, with metalsmithing, it is, you need like a soldering station, flux, you need ventilation, you need like all kinds of stuff. So anything that I think I can do in cold connect, I think that's what I'm going to do. Do the cold connection thing. So because honestly, I don't have any, it's like, I was like looking through my stuff. I don't even know where my saw frames are, like to saw metal. So I don't know. We'll see. It's like 12 weeks. We'll see what we can make in 12 weeks. I was thinking maybe even doing some talisman jewelry. Have you guys ever done anything like that? Hey, Miss Liz, are you still around? How are you? What's going on with you? You're buried in paper and glue. Life is good. Oh, that's great. Being buried in paper and glue is a good thing. So if you guys want to join us next Sunday, don't forget. And I realized, I didn't know at the time, but it's Super Bowl Sunday next week. Look, doesn't her nose ring look like a paper clip? Looks like the reverse part of a binder clip, those. Anyway. When do you leave for Vegas, Val? When are you leaving for Las Vegas? You know what I have to say? I feel thrilled that our fashion magazines are showing more people of color. I mean, it's been like, I don't know how, it's like great. I mean, look how beautiful these are. These are really beautiful. Aren't those beautiful? I don't even know I love that. What is it? It is Dior. It's beautiful, huh? You're leaving the morning of the 16th. Oh, fun. The Niners lost no Super Bowl for you. Well, I didn't even realize it was a Super Bowl until I was talking to Jane yesterday or last night, and she's like, "Yeah, Sunday's a Super Bowl." I was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys." Yep, I'm out of it. So we will be on Super Bowl Sunday doing the Disabled Artist Foundation birthday hop on Super Bowl Sunday. More people of color and more pleasantly pumped people too. You mean people that look a little bit like you and me, Val, although they haven't found, that's the dumb thing. Let's just really look at like who has the money to spend on really expensive clothing. It's going to be people that are like, not people that are 20, so it's kind of stupid that they pick all the fashion models to be 20, right? But oh well, whatever. Hi, Jean. How are you, girl? I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you? I haven't been around you guys. Anyway. Let's talk about you guys. Talk about me and my ridiculousness. My ridiculousness falling down the stairs, my ridiculousness, and all the stuff that I have. So I was talking last night about my job, like not realizing that when I moved that the job market here, the pay scale is so low. So, I honestly didn't, it was not even anything that I even did. I was not good. I did not do my due diligence. I did not do my due diligence. So, I was talking about all the different jobs that I was making fun a couple weeks ago or a month ago when I was talking about Jamie and I were talking about being a roof inspector or whatever, but it opened my eyes. I guess I lived in Hawaii too long, because in Hawaii, if you you could find a job to make a good amount of money if you took a sales job, or it was a big tourist industry, so there's always jobs that you could that paid better, but not so much, you guys. I don't know how you guys have been surviving all this time. You're struggling a bit with a torn rotator cuff. Oh, Val, I did that. I mean, oh, Jean, I did that don't you remember a couple years ago when I pulled those banana trees out of the back of my yard? Do you know what I took? And you might want to do a little research on it. But one of our crafting mamas, Phaedra, who makes the most amazing journals, and I have to find the one that I got from her and show you guys. I'm telling you, she is a real artist, like an amazing artist. She told me about this tea called chaga tea, and she sent me this long message or whatever, we talked back and forth. She had something similar, and that she took this chaga tea and she had to drink it. You brew it, you keep it going for like, I don't know, how many months did I have it going, you guys? Well, when I went to the doctor, they told me I needed to get rotator cuff surgery, and I was like, oh, no. So I did the tea thing. I drank the tea, and it healed itself, Jean. But it wasn't fast. It was still painful. But I was doing so much better. So I don't know if you want to look into that. And the kind of tea that I got was the one that's from Siberia. And you brew it. It looks like I don't know, you guys, it looks like dirt, actually. It was like a mushroom. Chaga's a mushroom, and it grows in super cold weather. And I brewed it in a crock pot, and it definitely, I didn't end up getting rotator cuff surgery. It healed itself, but it was actually like miraculous, if you want to know the truth. But Phaedra told me about that. She was the one, because she'd done something similar. So I don't know if you're up for that, but that's how I healed mine. And it took away all my body pain, you guys. It was crazy. It was kind of miraculous. Remember, I couldn't raise my arm right. And Hottie did totally make fun of my hair, you guys. That's not all, okay? He has made fun of a lot of things. Totally made fun of my hair, you guys. I cut all my hair off, you guys. I put my hair in a ponytail. My whole hair was super long. Put my hair in a ponytail. Took a pair of scissors to it and cut it off. Trimmed the front, and then I went to a barber. I tried to get him to like shave the back of my head, but he wouldn't do it. So I went to a barber. Barber did it. The barber was like, first time I walked in, the barber was like, I waited a long time in the line with all the guys. And then he was like, I don't cut ladies' hair. And I said, look, I said, you can't do any worse than me. I couldn't get a beauty shop appointment for like 3 weeks or something. And I couldn't see to cut the back of my hair. So my hair is super short. You guys, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Yes, chaga. That's how you spell it. CHAGA. What did he tell me my ponytail looked like? I don't remember. Liz, I do not remember. I blocked it out of my mind. I blocked it out of my mind. I cut all my hair off on myself. I wouldn't tell other people to do that, but it wasn't that big of a deal for me. Just hair. Gene, I couldn't raise my arm. It was so painful, and it was ridiculous. That was several years ago, and I'm grateful that I'm not doing that again. I think that was like in 2015, wasn't it, you guys? That was so horrible. That was crazy. The only reason why I remember the time is I remember I had to go to Boston, and I had to fly. And you guys, I was in so much pain. Had my little, and the tea doesn't really taste like anything. It kind of, hi Nancy. The tea doesn't taste like anything, but it does kind of have a texture like I don't know, kind of like a slippery. I don't know how to describe it to you. It doesn't really taste like anything though. So it's easy to drink, but you have to, like Phaedra told me that you had to, I can't remember all of it, but I just remember I had a big crock pot, and she told me, she said, make it in a crock pot, and she just said, keep it going. She was like, don't turn it off, and you keep it on low, and you keep it brewing it, and you just keep adding water to it. I can't remember all the ins and outs of it, but it really worked. Okay. All I can tell you, Jean, is it really worked. It worked. So I would say before heading for surgery or anything like that, try it. I mean, it worked for me. The chaga tea totally freaking worked for me. Hey, Vo, how are you? You cut your ponytail off about 30 years ago and used fabric shears and whacked it. Not your brightest move. Liz, I used mine too. Yeah, it's the chaga mushroom, but get the one from Siberia. I think you can buy it on Amazon. I honestly, you guys, got it from her. She sent it to me. She mailed it to me, and I don't know where she remembers. She told me she got it, but she mailed it to me. So, yep, I got it from her. You're making breakfast? Ooh, good for you. Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. You guys, I was in so much pain. It was ridiculous. Don't you guys remember? It was like so horrible. I could hardly move my arm. It was, and I got it from pulling bananas. You guys, banana trees are really stubborn, and they're very fibrous, and I'm just telling you, it was difficult. And these were dead ones. These weren't even like Yeah. Yeah. What are you having for breakfast, Bo? I had a handful of pecans. Usually I don't eat this early, but I had a handful of pecans. I had black coffee with monk fruit sugar. Hazelnut is my favorite at the moment. And I had a handful of pecans because I took some vitamins, and it doesn't sit well on an empty stomach. So Jean, do it in a crock pot. So this is what she told me. I think you put like you don't put a lot, like you put like just a tiny bit in your crock pot. And then she said, like, steep it 24 hours before you start taking it. And then as you drink it, like what I did was I would drink a day's worth. Like I sipped it all day long. Okay. And I would just put, before I would go to bed, I would refill the water. I wouldn't add any more tea to it. She told me to like wait a week or 10 days before I added more tea to it. So because she said it really doesn't need it. And I followed exactly what she told me. And it worked. I mean, I'm telling you, it doesn't taste bad. It has no bad taste. It just has like a texture, I don't know. It just has like a, I don't know, texture. Like a, I don't know. You're just having eggs? And your hubby's having eggs and toast? You guys, Violet was my birthday present. Her birthday is on February 10th. That's my middle daughter who lives in Arkansas. Her birthday's on February 10th and mine's on February 12th. So she was my birthday present. Okay, I like her for the colors in her clothes, but I also liked this earrings. I don't know. Maybe I'll just think about it before I make my cut. Yeah, it worked for me. It's good for a lot of joint and arthritic pain too. It worked. It so worked for me. So I was grateful. I was uber grateful. I was so grateful. You have no idea. So Violet's going to come see me on the 21st of February, and her sister and brother-in-law and my other daughter's husband are coming Tuesday. And I'm grateful. I am grateful that you guys are going to come spend my birthday time with me and Violet's birthday time with her. And it's going to be great that we're all together. I'm excited. I am super excited. So I'm super excited about it. Super duper excited. Hey, Penny, how are you? How are you? Thanks for the thumbs up, friends. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I did get down and dirty and clean out my craft room yesterday for a part of the day, which was good. Tried to reorganize it all. I need to get some shelving in here. It's a little bit, so it's, I've got stuff, but just nothing to put it on. I'm doing well too. Oh, you're welcome, Jean. If I can remember all of it, I mean, Jean, if I find the video, because I know in one of those videos that I talked all about it, because Phaedra, her name is Phaedra Jones. She's amazing. She's first of all, she's a crazy, amazing artist. She's a doll maker and a booksmith and everything. She does like a lot of stuff. She's really super cool. Anyway, she was the one, and Jamie, you were there. Do you remember like what I did? Do you remember it? I'm just saying it was something so mind-blowingly simple that I couldn't believe it, and I was like desperate, Jane. I was so desperate because they were like, when I went to the doctor, they were like, "Yeah, we need surgery. You need surgery." And I was thinking, it's like, no. And what are you working on lately? Miss Ann Lair, what are you working on lately? Okay, I like all these images. Love I love harvesting all these images. Okay, maybe I'll cut out this one. I can cut out both of these. What else? What else is on my agenda? Guys, I don't know. Just trying to get myself together. You remember, but you don't remember the details. Girls, I don't remember a lot of stuff either. But I just remember that because I'm telling you, I was in so much pain that it was crazy. And when I went to the doctor and they told me I had torn my rotator cuff, I was like, what? And then they told me that I needed surgery. I was like, oh no. And then I was just, because I couldn't even move it was so painful. Jean, girl, I know what you're going through. And if you re-hurt yourself, that's even like, oh my gosh. It's like me falling down the stairs twice. It's like I hurt myself once and then I got to do it again. You're doing a lot of collage with some slow stitching and journaling. And streaming. Awesome. Guys, I'm sorry I haven't caught anybody's stream. I'm barely able to just get time to even like do me. And I haven't figured out this life work balance thing here yet. And honestly, you guys, I get so overwhelmed with my own stuff that anyway, that job search, you guys, that put me, I feel a little bit better that I have a new job. You feel desperate? Girl, I was so desperate. It was, Jane, if you can give me a day, I will go back and try and let me see if I can find it in my email. Let me see if she emailed it to me if I didn't delete it. Because, girls, sometimes you delete stuff. Let me see if she emailed me. Let's see. Why don't I have it? Let's see. Occasionally I clean out my email, which is dumb, but I do. I guess. Let's see. What email would it be in? You guys, since when does Gmail not let you search the entirety of your Gmail? I want the last 7 days. Oh my gosh. I will look for it, Jane. I know. I know. I thought I had her email. Let me see if I have her email in my contacts. Let me see. Compose. Let me see if I have her in my. You guys, why do I not have it? And I even bought something from her, so I should have her email. Ah, how do I not have it? Hmm. Let me see. Where else can I look? Let's see. Maybe let me look at our Crafting Mamas Facebook group. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I found her on Facebook and I'm going to message her. Let me see. Okay, I emailed her and I texted her. I fell down the stairs twice, okay? Yes, I fell down the stairs twice. Okay, the first time I fell down the stairs was in December and I was carrying the dog. You guys, it was like 5:30 in the morning. It was dark here. I was carrying the dog and we have a lovely cat, but she just like, she thinks you're going to go feed her. And I was carrying the dog downstairs, so she decided to take her outside and I tripped on the last few stairs. And the first one, I have a table at the bottom of the stairs. I hit the table. And I think I cracked one of my ribs. That was so painful. And I hurt my knee, but not as bad as I did the second time. Second time, a similar situation, like a month later, cat, the dog, the whole situation. But it was like, and thank goodness it was on the bottom of the stairs. But I hit my knee and I dislocated it. And girl, I was in so much pain. And I went to a body worker and she put my knee back and definitely it's helped tremendously. Not 1,000% better, but I'm so much better. At least I can drive because I hurt myself so bad I couldn't drive. It's ridiculous. So I was not thoroughly thinking about my life when I bought this house. I love it, but it has no closets and it has stairs and I have a blind dog that requires you to take her downstairs every day. She can go up the stairs by herself, but she can't go down the stairs. And yes, and I could use some grace lessons. But the problem is I was walking down the stairs in bare feet. Now I don't do that. I wear some like gripping little slippers now. And they're all wooden. This house is 117 years old. It's an amazing house though, you guys. I love it. So anyway, that was me. That's what I did. I did it to myself. I did it to myself. I did it to myself. Yep. Trip downstairs. That is what's going on with me, girls. Yeah, Jean. So I messaged her. Hopefully she'll message me back and give me the exact instructions and I'll forward them to you. Okay? Yep. So yeah, that chaga tea really works for a lot of other things too. I mean, I don't know all the medicinal purposes of it. It's like a mushroom or like a fungus. It grows on the outside of trees. I think they have tried to grow it here in the US. I think they grow it in the Pacific Northwest, but from what I understand, the best one comes from Siberia. Um, it grows in the Siberian forest. on the outside of birch trees, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it does. Guys, I've got some good stuff I'm gonna use. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. So tell me what's going on with you guys. What other kind of cool projects are you guys working on? I have been working on this altered book. That I might do as well with you guys. I have to wait till I go downtown to the apartment to pick it up because I was working on it when I had fallen down the stairs and I was stuck down there for 7 days. Anyway, I've been working on a few little altered books and some journaling, junk journaling, my glue books, which I have to tell you give me the most joy because it's mindless and you just kind of do. I've also done some collage. Violet's been making some amazing chainmail. Boy, she made some beautiful chainmail for her and her hubby. They're going to the Renaissance Fair in May, and she made herself a cape to go over this beautiful dress for the Renaissance Fair, and then she's making her husband one too. That's going on. What's going on with me? Besides a new job, we're in the 10th grade. We're officially in the 10th grade here. We're almost finished with the 10th grade. I think we only have like 3 months left in the 10th grade. You have no stairs in this house? Oh, Jean, you know what? In retrospect, if I'd really thought about myself and thought about all the things, I would have said, I need to live in a ranch house. I need to live in a ranch house. But I didn't. And I love this house, so. Oh, girl, I totally understand. Are you kidding? It was so bad for me, Jean. It was so bad. Oh, I can't even tell you. It was like, and I'm not one to take, I can't really take a lot of medicine. It just makes me like have worse ups. Put it this way. I have a higher pain tolerance than I do for the side effects or how the medicine makes me feel. So I don't take very much medicine unless I absolutely have to. Hi, how are you? Miss Carol. Jean, it was so bad. It was so bad. I was like, I bet you guys, if you go back, you could hear me crying on the videos. I was probably like in so much pain and I couldn't sleep. And it was not good. It was so bad. And Phaedra also sent me, but I can't find it. So hopefully she'll write me back. She also sent me this. It must have been like a blog or some sort of a post, or I don't think it was a YouTube video that showed these exercises that you could do to recover your mobility from that type of injury. And you're lost in fussy cutting. Ooh, I'm fussy cutting my big old scissors as Liz makes fun of me for. But I was in so much pain, Jean. It was horrible. And then she sent me that website. I did some of those exercises, but girl, it took me such a long time to be able to do the exercises. But the tea, it was miraculous for me because I had been in so much pain that it was like it worked. And I drank it morning, noon, and night. Okay. But I will tell you this, it will make you detox. Okay. So whatever things you have in your body that are no longer serving you will detox. So you might want to just up your water intake, drink your tea, and just up your water intake because it detoxes you, seriously detoxing you. I don't know what the healing properties of chaga tea are, but there's a detox factor to it all. So, I mean, look, the pain was so bad and I was so opting out for surgery that I was willing to do the detox. They're not the same. They're head shears. Oh, These are not my favorite ones. I just got these not that long ago. They came in a whole set of all bunch of other scissors from like the dollar store, but I think they were like $5 or $3. Um, I have ones that I like better than this, but and they're a little bit bigger, but and I think you guys called them the Edward Scissorhand scissors, but I fussy cut well with them. I don't know why I like fussy cutting with big scissors. You guys, we all have our own thing, right? Me, fussy cutting with big scissors. Oh my God, Jean, it was a nightmare. It was like such a nightmare. And I had to travel, and that was even worse. The traveling part with that, and I was in so much pain. And I was in so much pain, it was like nauseating pain, like the kind where you just feel sick to your stomach all the time. It was like that. I was like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. And I have a high pain tolerance. So I was like, so I was desperate. I was really desperate, and I was not having surgery. So I'm not against surgery, you guys. I'm not against it by any means. But let's just say if you're going to have surgery, you need to have it where there's not, in Hawaii, at least on my little island, people would go in for like a routine something like appendicitis and then not leave the hospital. Okay. They would die because that's how bad the medical care is there. So I'm like, not doing it. No, no, and no, and no, if I can help it. So, yeah, I was like, I'm not doing it. I am not. We had a friend that went in for I think he had appendicitis or gallbladder attack, and he didn't leave the hospital. You guys, he got sepsis and died, and he was perfectly healthy. Other than that, we had another friend have something similar, and he got his bowel perforated. Don't. If you, the joke was on my island was, if you got sick, get on a plane, head to California. Like like if you needed an emergency, take the 5-hour plane flight to California. You know, and there was some seriousness to that. So, yep. So I'm excited about my job, you guys. I'm super excited about it. We'll see how that goes. And Gina, it was so painful trying to do those exercises. So I didn't do it until after I think I drank the tea for a month, and then I started the exercises. Or maybe it was even longer. But you got to be careful because it doesn't. Okay. The other thing is, Gene, is it doesn't look like tea. Okay. You don't want to make it where it's like dark. It looks like it's clear water. The only way you know that it is, and it's tasteless, is I'm telling you, it has like a slippery texture to it. So you don't want to steep it to look like, it doesn't look like black tea, like we drink it. It's just clear. You're excited for my job too? Well, I'm excited for this because you guys, I don't know. The verdict's out for me. I don't know whether, I love my house. Okay, hear me clearly. I love this house. But the verdict's out for me if this is the right place for me. Okay, so I need to just get through the school year. So this job will afford me that, get through the school year with my girl. And then either I have to buckle down and start my own business. I either have to buckle down and start my own business, or I have to move to where I can find a job that will support me. And so support me and say, because she's like in high school, right? And then she's going off to college, and you guys know how expensive that is. And so if I can just bear with it until the end of school year, I'll be good, and then I'll be really good. So we'll see how that goes. So this job is going to afford me that. And I'm excited for that. Then I can make a decision better. Then I can sit down and really make a better thought out decision than what I did to get here. So that's where I'm at. That is where I am at. So I'm excited for it to offer me that opportunity. And you guys, I don't know what I want to do. I mean, how many of you guys are in that predicament or find yourself in that space where you're like, I've done so many things, but you've been primarily a parent. That was your primary, job was mother and caregiver. And you're like at a different turning point in your life. You guys, I'm going to be 5'9", the big 5'9" next week or this week coming next Sunday. And you guys, I don't know that I don't have any answers. Isn't that ridiculous? Like in your 20s, you think you know everything, right? You think you have all the answers. But here you just, I don't have any answers. Oops. Sorry, you guys. My camera fell. See, you guys, I jury-rigged my new camera and it fell. I'm sorry. Did that scare you guys? It scared me. It totally scared me. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm going to have to tape it and fix it back up. I have it on a clip, and obviously it came out of the clip. That was startling. Sorry, you guys. I did not mean to scare you. I mean, and I have it the wrong way. Okay, there you go. That's the other thing is I have it going on. Sorry, you guys. You guys are going on the camera ride with me. See, you guys, I cannot make this stuff up. This is my life. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Wrong way. Let's see. Right. Is this the right way? No, because he's upside down. He's right side up. Okay, this is the way it goes. Guys, this is what I get. I jerry-rigged my camera, and the jerry-rig came undone. Jerry did not like it. Jerry, I'm going to have to fix you, Jerry. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to scare you. See, you guys never know what you're going to get when you come here. Thanks for the thumbs up, friends. I'm grateful. So in my little sale that I'm going to have, hopefully on Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to let go of, I have so much really cool fabric, and I have lots of vintage lace. I have some vintage tablecloths, or at least pieces of them. I don't know if I have whole ones left. Pieces of them. I don't think I'll do any wallpaper. We'll just see. And if I can get my son-in-law to help me get the really cool vintage ones. Vintage is in from like the 70s and 80s, not vintage is in 100-year-old vintage. If I can get him to help me bring them down, then I'll even put some of that in my sale. But if I can't, I won't, because he put them all in the garage, which I'm grateful for. She's kind of cool. He's kind of cool. I'm going to cut him out. I'm going to cut this elephant out. Maybe I'll do the elephant first. And then I have all kinds of like sewing notions and stuff, old buttons, and I don't know, lots of stuff like that. Jean, you can always message me. I think we're friends on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you can always message me. But as soon as Phaedra sends me a message, if she sends me one back, if I can find her email, I will email her, because she might not be on Facebook. But you can message me, girl. I went through that. But definitely take the tea like a it's like clear. Don't get it dark. That'll put you in detox like insane if it's dark, because it makes a very light, like you can't even tell it's in there. I couldn't even tell it in the crock pot. And you want to keep it in the crock pot. You want to keep it on all the time, just on low, and then just drink a cup and then add more water. What I would do is I would drink it all day, and then I would add more water in the afternoon, evening before I went to bed. And then the next morning, the same thing. But it will detox you, just forewarning you. It will detox you. But that was far better for me than the alternative. So I'm sorry I took you guys on a ride where my camera fell. I am gonna, when my daughter and my son-in-law come, I am gonna start on the renovation of my dining room, the painting. It just needs patching and painting. I'm going to start on that. So they're going to be here. I'm going to have them help me take all the furniture out of there, put it in my garage, and begin. And I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to maybe we'll do everything downstairs with the exception, you guys, I need to renovate that kitchen. So unless I know I'm really going to stay here, I'm not, because that is a big job and a lot of money. So I don't think the kitchen has been redone. I think the last time the kitchen was redone was probably in the 70s, maybe even before then. I mean, it looks 70s to me, but hey, what do I know? What do I know? I don't know anything. So what do I know? Nothing. So yeah. So I may get them to help me do the painting and the spackling and everything in the living room. The living room needs some new drapes. I'll take some pictures of them, you guys. I think the window coverings were window coverings that she had done probably in the 70s. But they're really, or maybe in the 80s. It looks very Victorian style, but it's if you touch them, they will fall to pieces. They will disintegrate. So I haven't messed with them, but I may remake them. But I'd have to take pictures of them and make a I have to take pictures of them and make a pattern from it. Yeah, I'll message you. I'm sure I'll hear from her, but yeah. And I think she took it for the same thing, if I remember correctly. She had the same torn rotator cuff. So I think that's how we bonded. I mean, she's an amazing artist, but I think we bonded over the rotator cuff. I'm sorry that happened to you, girl. Do you even know how you did it? At least I knew mine was from pulling bananas, so I stopped pulling bananas in my yard. Everything comes out. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to stay on too much longer because I'm going to go take a shower and get ready to go to work. Maybe for, I don't know, 15 more minutes. Anybody want to do a meditation? I'm happy to facilitate that if anybody's up for doing the woo-woo. And I like this guy. I don't know why I like him. He's doing some sort of workout at work. Yeah, everything definitely comes out, Jamie. Everything. Thanks for the thumbs up, friends. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. And if you guys are not subscribed to my channel and you would like to be part of one of my little sales or one of the jewelry tutorials or one of the live streams, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Although saying that, you guys, I'm subscribed to stuff I don't get any notifications for. How many of you guys find that? It's so frustrating. It's like, I'll get it like after the whole fact. I'll be like, what? I missed. So now I don't know. YouTube has a mind of its own. Anybody seen any good movies lately or watched any good television that you would say is a must watch? What happens when you detox? Nothing. You just go to the bathroom. I mean, it's just bathroom detoxing. Look, if you have toxins in your body, oh no, you were traveling and you tripped on the curb. Oh my God, Jane. If you I just noticed for the first few days when I first started it that it was best not to like travel too far away from a ladies' room. It's nice to see you too. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. Um, yeah. So you have a friend that was watching Married at First Sight and you had a friend that made fun of her? Yeah, I know that friend. You guys, all those shows are just not real. None of them are real. They're all like staged. Yeah, I know that friend, Jamie. She does not like Married at First Sight. I think she's allergic to marriage in general. Uh, you're crazy. You are crazy. Okay. I am like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep him, but you need some make believe. Worse than the real life. Well, all of those are make believe. Watch a movie instead. What movie did I watch the other day that I thought, oh, that was such a good movie? What was it? Guys, I can't even remember. I watched a bunch of movies. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. So, was anybody like a little meditation, or is it too early in the day for your woo woo? Is it too early in the day for you to feel yourself fully back and completely into your body? I had a cup of coffee, so I'm all good. Okay. You're ridiculous, Jamie. I think I already need to sharpen these scissors. Well, I guess that's what I get for getting them at the dollar store for $5. Okay, let me look and see. So I cut out a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff going on. You're home most of the time? Then you'll be fine, Jean. You'll be fine. It's not that bad. It's just, I don't know if I didn't expect it or I don't know if she didn't tell me. I can't remember, but I just remember feeling like, oh, this is a real detox, you know? Run into the bathroom all the time, but it doesn't last. It does not last. It's not like it's for like forever. Guys, I got this at the dollar store too. This little tiny mat. It was $1. And this is great for like if you wanted to like fussy cut something out in between book pages or you want to make an altered book where you make hollow out the center of it and all that stuff. So that's really cool. Let me see if I don't think I have a page. I think I've cut out a lot of people, but I don't know if I have anything that I would say, oh, I want to put that on a page. That duck bill's too much. Here, autocorrect's trying to speak for you. Girl, please. Autocorrect is not my friend. Okay. Have you ever texted somebody and then they have like some crazy autocorrect? I have. I have had crazy autocorrect in the I've had some crazy autocorrect in the that's what I've had. So I can totally get it. I can totally get the autocorrect. Okay, tell me who would like to stay for a little quick meditation, a little quick woo woo. If you do, please say yes in the comments and I will do it. If not, I will tell you guys aloha until Tuesday. A little make-believe goes a long way. Yeah, I agree with you there. Oh, I like that elephant. I don't cut him out enough, and I like him. This is from Carnival in Haiti. I don't know what year that Nat Geo is from, but I like it. Hey, Sherry.
I'm listening.
Oh my God. Do you guys hate Siri? I hate Siri. Siri, I hate you. Don't come back on. I know, right? Just saying, when I said hi to you, Siri decided she'd say hi to you. My Siri, I guess, is a man. It's ridiculous, but whatever. It's all good. What are you up to, Miss Sherry? Sure, you can order it on Amazon. I imagine Amazon Canada would send it to you. You can definitely order it on Amazon. That I know for sure. I definitely know for sure. This is one of those reverse collage things that I did. You know, the matte medium transfer, or it looks like I did it with acrylic paint. And this was one I did, and I really enjoyed doing it. I did it like Shannon Green's journaling by fives, where you do like a background and a this and a that. But I did mine, and I enjoyed doing this. This was like a fast one, you know. And there's plenty of room if you wanted to go back and journal in it, because I just did whatever her steps were, but mine were like more gluing. I painted paper and glued it down. I didn't do the whole thing. You're just hanging out and creating. No Amazon account. I hear you, girl. You might be able to get it at the health food store. I'm sure you can. It's just I'm lazy, so I just did it. Get my stuff from Amazon. Yeah, I enjoyed doing this. This was like one of her, I just used her timing technique and just did it in this little magazine journal. I've made so many of these magazine journals, and I really enjoy them. If you guys haven't made one, they're super fun to make it. He's Hawaiian. He's a hula teacher, but he also is a singer, and he's really amazing. I think this was from like some Ukrainian wedding from an old Nat Geo. They put this thing on your head with this veil. And I liked this one. I liked making that one. That was a girl with a cup of coffee. This is how I feel in the morning with my coffee. Like, yes, it's heaven. Yeah, this was one that I made that was like super, like when you do it in journaling by fives, you do them really fast. So this was one of those journals that I did like that. All right, my lovelies. I love you all so much. I will see you again on Tuesday, possibly, if I get home in time from the airport. And if not, I'll see you on Wednesday. And I'll definitely try to have my little sale Wednesday or Thursday evening. And then next Sunday is the Disabled Artist Foundation Hop. Saturday is the Disabled Artist Foundation auction. And if any of you, and that's at 12 Eastern on Care Heart's channel. And if any of you guys want to head over there to make sure, it's like such a fun. Jamie says you can still order from Amazon. If you don't have a monthly subscription, you just have to pay the shipping. There you go. So, yeah, so I'll try to be on this week, and definitely bye, Sherry. Yeah, my birthday's coming up on Sunday, so come by and celebrate with me on Sunday. Sunday the 12th at 8 o'clock is when my time is to do the hop. But Saturday is their auction. Sunday, their hop starts at 11. It's in my community tab. I will see you guys Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday of this week. It'll be in the evening. All right, my lovelies. I love you all. And as always, from my heart to your heart, I'm sending you so much aloha. Take care. Bye for now.